Now for Belarus on the rings, Andrei Khan. Having a pretty good day, actually. Let's get back up to speed on the scores here. Vitaly Rudnitsky from Belarus had a 9.5 in his ring performance. Shabayev, a 9.6 on that vault. Nice tight arch position in that Maltese cross and an uprise to an L cross. He's not really very strong. You can see he doesn't have the same kind of musculature that Cheney Humphrey does. So he's more of a swinging ring man rather than a muscle man. Good dismount.
Many of the gymnasts now are performing their dismounts without that added swing to handstand. They go right from the final element of the routine and right into the dismount.
The score over on the pommel horse for Cheney Humphrey, an 8.8. So some difficulties there for the United States team. This is Voropayev now in his 6th and final event, the vault. Watch him fly this thing. Oh.
That's beautiful.
That's something. Look how he gets launched off this horse. What a push.
And because he's so powerful, it was difficult to stick the landing. He almost bounced off the ground. And he's checking over to the side to see where he landed in relation to those marks that the judges have down, hoping to get some bonus points.
Scott Keswick for the United States on the pommel horse. This is his final performance. Had 2 good routines, 3 shaky routines. This will be his 6th and final one. Oh no. Once again, a concentration error. I just don't know what happens to this young man. He gets in a competition like this. It seems like so many times he's come in the preliminary rounds, he has blown his routines, and then he gets fired up and does well in the all-around and usually places in the top 10 in the world. It's almost like he has a psychological crutch. I need to make a mistake early to get myself mad enough to perform better in the later rounds. We'll have to see what he'll do in the all-around in the individual events here, because I bet he'll be right on. Alexander Shostak on the rings. The last performer for Belarus here. Just about a point separates Belarus and the United States, 2nd and 3rd place. You see in the background there the score 9.65. That's for Voropayev's vault. Andrei Khan had a 9.45 on
That's
rings.
the position you want to see on that skill. Right level with the rings. Just a double layout dismount, but what an exclamation mark at the end. Just nails it right into the ground. Here it is, right here. Boom.
He landed so hard his pants almost fell down. You see that? A lot of pressure coming in there. They slid about 2 inches down his hips. Alexei Nemov, this is the final competitor for Russia in the vault.
Oh, and what a shame.
Boy, that was going to be great, wasn't it?
It was a great vault. He was trying a unique vault for men's gymnastics. The round-up entry, but with a half twist on, front pike with a half twist. But he didn't get on top of the horse out of the round-off. And when that happens, there's no way to make the correction.
And now the final competitor for the United States, Drew Durbin. The score for Scott Keswick, an 8.8.
This is a very good event for Drew.
He really swings well on the pommel horse. Nice form, nice difficulty in the exercise. He's fast. Good finish for the United States here on the last event. Oh, that was odd.
He even thought so. Did you see the look on his face? Like, what in the world? He swings with such ease, good technique.
He's always been good on the pommel horse. For the last few years, even in junior competitions, he was doing more difficulty with better form. This was odd. Everything was fine.
And he just couldn't stand up. He got...
Oh, well.
You can even see
he
his
was
face.
laughing, yeah. So the score on the vault for Alexei Nemov, 9.2, and for the United States is Drew Dermott on the pommel horse at 9.35. So we will be back with our final standings in a minute. So here are your medalists at the men's team competition here at the Goodwill Games. As expected, Russia wins the gold over Belarus, who will take home the silver. And it turned out to be a pretty good day for the United States. They will bring home a bronze. That's it from the men's team competition here in St. Petersburg. Let's go back to the studio and Fred Hickman and Nick Charles.
So that's the story of the first day of men's gymnastics competition, where we saw the Russian Fred. Despite pants, Alexei Vorofayov was given a .2 deduction because his pants didn't match the rest of the teams. You know, I didn't know this was a black tie affair, Fred.
How many times have you ever seen that?
This move, double within the rings, is just like a dismount, except you hang on, and instead of landing on the ground...
Internationally on the women's side since 1990 in basketball. They're obviously hungry.
Welcome to the Lenin Sport and Concert Complex here in St. Petersburg for our second day of coverage in men's